Hi guys, I'm KJ and welcome to our channel Tech Trends. Today we're going to discuss the top 5 apps of 2016 that you require on your phone. If you want to access your contacts or messages or calls, whatever it is, very easily, you don't have to go through your swiping procedure anymore. So let's go ahead and check these apps, and I hope if you really like those apps, try it too, because I'll be giving the description as well as the working of the apps as well. So if you really want to ask any questions, go ahead and ask us. So the first app we are going to talk about is smartwake. After the iOS 10 update and the race to wake features, the Android users were going a little bit crazy for the update. So thanks to this app, so if you really want to go for race for wake feature in your Android phone as well, so go for smartwake. So here is the app. If you want to go for the Pro, you can also buy. So let's go for the app. So first of all, we'll go to the settings. Here, as you can see, there are various options given where you can enable race to wake, and if you want to go for further settings, here you can select the wake method, that is wake only when phone and screen is facing you, or wake in every position. So according to your requirement, just set it the way you want. And here are some more options here. So if you have the Pro version, you can access them too. Go ahead and check the pickup sensitivity, and you can also set the percentage you want to go with the app or the sensitivity. And here we have energy saving for 2. So display on disable on inactivity in 1 hour. So if you're not doing any activity for 1 hour, the app will obviously go for the disable mode. And actually there are many various options here, but it's not necessary that each and every option will work on a device. The app actually depends on device to device, so there are some options that will not work for me, but race to wake feature will definitely work. So here you have more options like air control and tilt control. If you want to go, air control is when you wave your hand on the top of the phone, the screen will come live. Tilt control, if you want to tilt your phone, the stream will come live. And wake on notification is that if any notification comes, your lock screen comes live. And sleep in pocket, if you're keeping your phone in pocket and you wanted to go in sleep mode, so you can go for that too, and it's also energy saving anyhow. Sleep on table, if you're putting your phone on a table, it will go to sleep, and as well as energy savings. Each and every option have more settings. So I want to go for sleep in pocket. So first enable it, activate, go for the settings. Here you can see the sleep method. You have options. You want to go for standard, and you want to go for root. Best if your phone is rooted overlay fingerprint. If you want to add a shortcut, you can add a shortcut too. So this was the second app we are going to talk about is Sidebar. It's a very cool app and it's very easy to handle with all the applications. So to begin with, you have to go to enable it first, and it will require some permissions. So enable the permissions, and once the permission is given, as you can see here, we are getting a blue sidebar in this area, if you can see it. So let's go ahead and check this app. So here are all the apps in a circular way, and it's, so you can rotate and you can see these are the apps. You can set the apps according to your requirement, which apps you want in your sidebar. So this is how the sidebar will look. And you can also check for the option that is start at boot, that if you automatically boot your device, it will start at that time. If you want to enable some customization, you can also customize, like you have a trigger width. This one is the trigger, and if you see, the blue screen is increasing, so you can see the trigger width. If you want to go and see for trigger height, you can also increase or decrease trigger height, but I want to keep it full so that for any space or swipe, I can get it. If you want to change the trigger position, you can also change the trigger position. So, and here are some options too, that is vibrate sensitivity and vibrate on scroll. Much more. Going ahead with apps, you can choose your apps and you can choose the shortcuts also, apps and shortcuts. So here are the apps. You can choose whatever apps you want for a shortcut for Sidebar, and you can also disable them. If you want to go ahead and read about the app, here are the things, but no one ever does that, so we'll skip it. So the next app we're going to talk about is Swift Keyboard. There are many options that you already have, like for your themes and everything else, but still if you want to go for some tacky or some cool keyboards, here is the option. So here is your some, if you want to go for languages and themes and typing account, here are some settings you can check, and let's go ahead and go for choose keyboard, Swift Keyboard. Okay. So this is how the normal keyboard looks, but if you want to go ahead and check some out, so here are the 3 lines. Go ahead on this and you can see this is the Swift keyboard. Go on the layout and check the layout you want. Here are the Swift key options. You have to go ahead and choose. You have various colors available in your Swift keyboard. Also, you can go for the account and everything else. So this is, you can resize your keyboard according to your requirements. You can dock your keyboard anywhere you want. You want to place your keyboard here, you can keep that too. And for typing, you want emoji predictions or you want auto insert predictions, quick period, you can get that too. For voice and other input, you have more options. And for sound and vibration, for the keys, you can go ahead and check the settings. So this was Swift Keyboard. The next step we are going to talk about is conscient. So conscient is basically all about your health and everything else. So here you have 2 options, context and action. So if you want to go ahead and do certain things regarding to your actions, like you want to go, if you're on a drive, you want your phone to play your songs automatically. So here is the action. So if you're on an action, you can prefer whatever you want, like you want to use compass if you're going in any certain direction, or you want to read your contacts and call someone, you want to go for hangout, you want to play some music, you can do that too. And with context, you can see here are many options available, like walking or running in a vehicle. You can pick whatever you are doing at a certain point of time. So this was conscient, which will let your phone what you are doing and what it should do at a certain particular activity. So the last app that we'll be handling today is Droop, which is a very cool app, and I really use it very frequently. So let's go ahead and see. So this is the Droop, and these are your contacts. So these are the certain options you want to do, like you want to call someone, record, send message or WhatsApp. So all you have to do is, for example, I want to call Chug, so I can just pick this one and drag onto calling. It will make a call. If I want to go for the recording, I can make it record. I can go for WhatsApp, and there are more options. I can email, or I can see him on maps. So this is Droop. And for further settings, here is some settings if you want, like for general, you want to app language, you want default view, and for dialer, you can also choose, like for dial pad, you want English or theme you can set, And for calls, if you want to block someone, you can do that too here. That's very easy. If you want to call a record a call, that is going to do it too. So these are some themes. You want to go ahead and check out these Droop themes. And if you scroll through, there are many more options, and here is the one thing. These are the Droop, like what the Droop should appear when it's on the lock screen. So you want dots, or you want contacts or mini contacts. So these are the dots that will appear on your screen. So if you want to go ahead and exit it, so go to the settings, and here you'll see the exit option. Go ahead and exit it. So these were the top 5 apps of 2016 till now that I really found very nice and very handy, and it makes my work very easy. So if you really liked our video, so drop a comment, subscribe us, and share our video if you really liked it. And if you are having any problem regarding any app, so I will give the download link as well as everything else in description, as well as you can see it in the description column. So thank you very much and have a happy day.